Hello everybody, welcome back to more Enter the Gungeon, Mod the Gungeon. Let's get weird even though we're not doing a Francaise run in the Gungeon. We're kind of just doing like Paradox Week, I guess. It's like Shark Week, except it also isn't at the same time. Oh, it's a paradox. And me, what do we have? We've got... Oop. Up, Okay. Wooden bullets gives a minor increase to all bullet-related stats. Will you even notice it? I love it. And we got the Minigun. A tiny toy gun, probably pulled from the grip of a tiny toy soldier. Misleading name. It's not, you know, it's not too misleading. It's a small gun. But, okay, so yeah, we get 5% spread or accuracy up, 5% rate of fire up, reload time down 5%, damage up 5%. Honestly, like it seems like the kind of thing I actually might notice. You know, like being across the board. I think so. I feel like I can notice a 10% damage up, so I can probably notice. Like, I probably wouldn't notice it without the stats on, maybe like exactly all of the stuff, but I feel like I've gotten pretty accustomed to all of the individual things. So the fact that it is spread across all of those probably makes it a little bit harder to notice for sure. However, that seems strong. It seems quite strong, to be honest. For an item that's probably a brown chest tier bullet modifier, I sounds quite strong. You know, for that dinky of an item. I think it's underselling itself. I think that is quite decent. It's kind of, you know, it's like a military training manual, which I also consider to be pretty darn juicy. Pretty darn juicy, which obviously affects a couple stats more directly, but this one also slaps an extra 5% damage on, and honestly, don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. We get the RGG, potentially. Oh, I don't know if it's right for me. I want it, but it's been disappointing, like, actually literally every single time we've ever picked it up. It's been disappointing. So, I don't know, maybe today's the day we get the random roll that it actually is a very good gun. That was a highly suspect roll. But I'm actually kind of digging the Minigun. As a first floor gun, it kind of slaps. Which, you know, maybe the RGG will be pretty darn decent too. I'm you know, be bad once, shame on me, or shame on you. Be bad twice, shame on me. There we go. Something exactly like that. We just keep on buying it, you know. At some point, it's just entirely on me. I'm a gambling boogeyman, and if it never pays out ever, I don't know, then maybe we ought to just stop gambling. But today is not the day. I saw one extra casing that I thought would make it to me in time. Thanks. All right. Let's see. Oh, it's got like totally new visuals on it. Are they randomly generated visuals? Okay. Kind of slow firing, but hopefully the damage... Okay. Are we shooting? We are, yeah, we are shooting a shot out there. You know, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I regret it. I'm doing it. I regret it. We're okay. Huh. That means this is a gun. Yeah. I have extraordinary regrets on the whole opening situation there. Holy moly, this is a bad build so far. I mean, I think the best thing we got is it called wooden bullets? Yeah, I think wooden bullets are like the best thing we have right now, unless this... You know, we'll probably get a better example of how good this is against the boss. It might just barely not be one-shotting the bulletkin. So it might be one of those items where just the way that the amount of damage it does. Oh. Huh. Bizarre. Okay. We got a triple. We got a lucky. Oh, baby, a triple. Might be one of those things where it actually does really, really decent damage, but it just doesn't look great because it's not doing the one-shot. Yeah, it seems okay. The minigun is way better. Holy crap. See, I don't know if the minigun is supposed to be a bad gun. Like, thematically, it seems like the kind of, like, basing it off of what, like, the Derringer... to an extent, maybe even basing it off the grass chopper. I would expect it to not be this solid. It is gone now. Here's the test. Honestly, this is the issue. This is my issue with the RGG. Basically, every single time we've gotten it, it doesn't even seem better than the standard gun. I think it needs a buff. I think it needs a buff still. Like, I know that I can't base it off of literally just this one roll, but I'm not basing it off just this one roll. It kind of seems like every single time we've ever gotten it, it's been disappointing. I think the range of the lows and highs of the stats should be a little bit spread out a little bit more. Probably. Because it's just, I don't know. To have it never have been good seems kind of telling. It kind of keeps on falling in, and I think it's because it might work on like a point draft system. I think that might be the case, because it is randomly generated, but weirdly enough, it always feels up like it's ending up the same, which is kind of slow fire rate, not that great damage. So I feel like maybe, I feel like if it's on a point draft system where it just like has a certain amount of strength it can have, I think it maybe it should just, I think it should go all out on the slight whack. I think that there should be a small percentage for it to be the best gun on your run. Like a very small percentage that it's actually the best gun you have on your run. But like it's, you know, I think you might not, on average I would like it to probably be average. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not a point draft system and we truly have just not gotten lucky with it. But I just, with everything I've seen out of it, I could not imagine that we would possibly ever get a roll where it would be our strongest gun. I know it's a low tier gun, but I almost think like, hell, maybe the tier could be randomized too if that's a thing. Like, who knows? Maybe the tier could be randomized to help justify it being a little bit stronger if need be. But I kind of like the fact that it's a brown tier thing. And garbage bin. Funny. Spawns 3 junk. Also can summon garbage. What? Wow. It, yep. I gotcha. It opened up its own mod. I assume it's from Prismatism, which is now no longer named the garbage item pack. So that joke don't hold up no more, my friend. Yeah, they're all cost. Yeah, they're all junk. Okay. Well, obviously that was not a very good buy unless it can produce Junkin. I don't know. Like, I'm not upset that it's in the game. I think it's totally a. There's a lot of runs where it's a fair purchase. Hell, on Robot, that's a 15% damage up on Robot or any character that has Robot as its starting. Custom character that has Robot as its starting profile, like the Shade or the Mistake. Basically, yeah, anything that's got that shield mechanic also is, unless they've done some serious work, I believe, like, to remove it, I think that that's going to be there. That plus 5% permanent damage per junk. Obviously, it doesn't matter too much for us today. If it can have junk in, it's like a maybe fine purchase. Maybe. But all in all, it's okay. It's okay. Not good for us today, though. Unless we get junk in. Or the junk sword. I guess all junk is a little bit stronger now due to the fact that there are 2 items. There are 2 items that have that little bit of junk flavor. Could also be decent, I guess, if you have garbage or the what is it? Trash cannon. Took me a moment. Could be good if you have trash cannon. I'm tempted to try to junk this now. Synergy with what? Ice water. It actually makes it pretty decent, except for the fact that I would really like to have flight. It really does become pretty strong, but flight or whatever to make it so we don't slip and slide is, you know, probably not essential, but essential to make me not want to pull my own hair out. Because just the way it moves your... Holy moly. Plane, do not crash into me. Spare key is a red chest item, you say. That kind of surprises me, but it's really good. We get a key every single floor now. It gave us a key now, and it gives us a key every single floor. I'll admit, it's not the ooh, well, there you go. Mimic friendship. I'm not going to go with the Chancellor's secret plan. I'm just not really my jam, that concept. Extra items from mimics. How many? There's a key in here. We have spare key. I think we can afford to do it. It is just... Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Alright. Pretty sure it does just give us 2 items from mimics instead of just the 1. It's not bad. That's kind of the theme of this run here. I think the barrel is now, I think, the best thing we've got. Pulse cannon is actually, like, low-key pretty slapping, too, though. But it's kind of the theme of the run right now. It's like, it's not bad, but it's definitely not, like, good stuff. The spare key is very much dependent, like, whether or not it's good is very much dependent on if we get good chests in the future. And it technically, it's a red chest, so it kind of eats up, ironically, it eats up a little bit of chest magnificence to make it so we're less likely to get good tier chests in the future, unless it was modified to not have that magnificent stat. So that's kind of interesting that it's... Like, getting it straight up, I feel like is... Wow, okay. Getting it straight up is pretty good. Getting it out of a chest is less good. Because it's like, yeah, we get more keys to open up more stuff, but at what cost? You know, that stuff is that stuff going to be worse now on average? Because this is technically a high tier item? Yeah, it might be the case. I did not realize it was such a high tier item. I've seen it from Flint before. And I feel like getting it from Flint doesn't feel too, like it would mess things up too much. I don't know. I like the addition of it as an item, and I kind of like the tier it's in. Because it really, I think it's going to make me think about whether or not it's a good time to get the item. I think that there should be more items. Well, it's hard to say because it's really it is a bummer to get this type of item that I'm about to describe out of a chest. But like, I don't know, maybe if you could force it to be in a shop. Like I like the idea of items that they're good or they're good or okay. Good or only okay, depending on what you have in your build already. I like the concept of that. Like, Scattershot is like the extreme example of that, but the good news about it is, at worst, it's still like pretty good. But at best, it slaps with the best of them. So I think, I don't know, it'd be more in a scenario where you could guarantee it only showed up in shops. I think that would be an interesting idea, because we need to get cursed now, so we can actually get more mimics. I don't know that I want to open that yet. Obviously, we did not have enough money to buy the rat key. I guess we ain't doing that stuff today. Yeah, it's like 3 shots for a bullet can at this attack speed is pretty mediocre. It ain't good. Got a bad roll once more. Just assume we hit him here. Slow him down. What up? No, another phase of them. We'll just cheese it. We'll just cheese it. These guys, they truly are, they're one of the tougher new enemies that's been added. Just how fast they are. So, getting them with the slowdown effect, I kind of dig. Oh my god, another phase of them? Oh, okay, different. Different enemies. But yeah, this synergy slaps. It's really good. If you get flight, it's just unbelievably amazing. It's effectively just, hey, you know that freeze ray? What if it didn't take 12 years to charge up and it had an amazing ammo economy to it? It's basically what this synergy is. Slap flight on this baby and whew, baby got us going. Shaped glass? Do we know what that does? I feel like that's a Risk of Rain thing. I could be wrong. Well, I don't know if I've had it before. I don't know that I've had it before. Yeah, we'll get the item tooltips on in the future here. And maybe for the next episode. Turkey, though! I love turkey, though. Frag grenade is probably the best out of all of the simple explosive actives. I think frag grenade is the best. So, like, you know, I'm happy enough to see it, even though it's another item. Oh my god, another item we maybe won't use that much. Is better than the ones in the game, for the most part. Like, it's way better than C4, cluster bomb. Like, I forget all those smelly items exist because they're just like. Bomb is the best of them because it at least activates secret, or you can open up secret rooms when you remember. Cough, cough. Me. I won't. I probably won't. That's okay. I just like to face check my secret rooms. What can I say? Let me just open this up. We don't deliberate on you. Maybe we should have. Elephant gun is... it's fine. It's fine. I used to like it a lot. And then I think that the game just, like... The game introduced some power creep with the new updates and everything. I think that they added a lot of stuff that just is better on average. Wop, 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 wop. Wop, 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 wop. Get him, pupper. Hey-o. Hey-o. We can kind of like spot dodge. That's interesting. Maybe ice ain't so bad. Because spot dodging is really not necessarily problematic. Huh. After all these years, maybe we like ice. We like ice. We like ice. As cold as Ike. Slap him. Blap him. Man, oh man, I really do feel like we're missing some zhuzh in this run here. Ayo, ayo, ayo. Yep. Didn't even need to cross there. But yeah, the bomb I feel like you can really do some cute maneuvering with. There's the rat. The room is where I'd put my rat key. If I had one. It's my fault. Could have gone to the secret floor, but we, where it all went wrong is when we open up the chest on the first floor, but it's okay. I think that the Gungeon runs are notoriously, like, long as hell when we do the whole shebang, and it's just kind of like, it really is just, I don't got time. Hello. Jeremy the Blobulon, hungry boy. Spits out a skull upon killing an enemy. Jeremy consumes the corpse of his enemies, just digesting everything but the skull. Jeremy doesn't like the skulls, .b. It's not a pet though. Okay, I thought it was a pet. Assumed. What do you got? The Razor's Edge. It's cursed. Holy. Double damage, but lose 1.5 hearts per hit unless you're already at 1.5 hearts or below. Huh. Seems good if we can guarantee we have shields. Double damage, but lose 1.5 hearts or two shields. Okay. Oh man, that's like it's literally a glass cannon item. I feel like it's pretty bad for bosses since the boss damage cap exists. But you know. Oh, whoop. This is yeah, I mean it's a very clever and I think maybe my favorite implementation of the glass cannon idea. It seems very reasonable. And I'm not talking about literally the gun glass cannon. It seems very reasonable. And it's very clear how it outlines. Like that one that's like there's an item in the game at this point. Let's see. Yeah, that's my bad. There's an item in the game at this point that is oh, God, give me an absolute break. Our items today suck big time. Big time. God, do I even want to fight the rat? But yeah, there's that item that's like, I don't know if it's in the, if I still have it installed or whatever, but it's like a, I believe, ooh, there we go. That's a good active. It makes it so you die in one hit. You do like double or maybe even triple damage when you die in one hit. That's a terrible cost proposition. This is an interesting one. I mean, it's like 1.5 hearts or 2 shields. It looks like if we have 1 shield, it only takes 1 shield. It doesn't overlap into the hearts. So that's kind of, it seems like the way to abuse the system here, if we can, is trying to make it so, yeah, that's skull whenever we shoot at. So I like it. Trying to make it so we always have exactly 1 shield if we can. That seems to be ideal. Jeremy the Blobulon. Interesting thematic visual for what the item does. Seems pretty strong. Not for bosses, obviously, but like for most other scenarios here. What do we got? Minigun. Barrel is probably our best. But the snowballer, it's a nice, safe weapon. I need to double check our HP again when we take a hit here to make sure I was right about that. It looked like we only lost one shield, and it did not take any of our, oh, interesting, the ability to steal any of our HP. Big if true, very large if true. Could sell stuff, but yeah, I think I take this. I think I take this glass cannon-y item. Can we get Junkin? No. All right, man, I wish the rat didn't steal shields. Let me double check. Let's see. Maybe there's a mod that changes it. Nope. That's disappointing. All right. Okay. We've got no mimics. Zero mimics. I like the idea of rocking these two together. Snowball, it's like a double damage. If you have double damage, something like snowball, it's like this, or snowballer like this, I think it can go a long way in making sure you're relatively, safe. Okay. Relatively safe throughout it. Hello, mister. I cannot pop you. I think the Grey Mouser actually does pretty good damage. I just never really want to use it because I want to make sure we have the ability to steal in my back pocket. I keep on pressing the POW block just in case it does damage. Okay, there we go. There's another shield that kind of puts us in the same general territory that we sort of wanted to be in. Man, we're just getting all the trash. Hey, I'll take it. And I don't even mind the curse, because it does increase our chance of getting the mimics. Which is double items. Slap him, silly. That's a long hallway. He is a chonker. No point to going up there. We don't have the key. Alright. Alright. Bring it. Aaron. Ave Maria. What do you like, Jam Boy? Oh my god. Yep, we took the two shields. I felt that one. This is a lot of kind of a lot of enemies for such a small corridor there, don't you think? Not a huge fan of that. So, oh well. Boop, boop, boop. Cow block is really, really solid. I can't believe it's actually only a blue tier active. Stun Suns. Also goes bloop. Which you gotta love. Oh, where did you come from? I was there the whole time. Whoop. You gotta love the bloop. It adds some pretty extreme value. No teleport. Lazy man disappointed. Got a lot of money here all of a sudden. We have a lot of money and the ability to steal. We got Baloopa. God, it's so good. It's really, really good. I can't, man. The fact that it is just a blue tier active it's a little surprising. This is an item from the same man who wants to infect us with the Blobulon. No, I mean, well, I don't know that Apache made. I don't think Apache made the Blobulon rings. Maybe he did. I can't remember. I know a decent amount of them were not made by him though. Decent amount, big amount, all amount. I think that they're not made by him, but they're just included in the expand the Gungeon mod, if I remember correctly. Please. Nope. Hey, I'll take you. I'll take you. There's got to be a key in the shop that we didn't buy, right? Oh, yeah, we haven't even found the shop. I'm gonna what? Do we have a fire rate up or something aside from the 5%? We don't. Feels like the 5% is like making a big difference. That or we have like a percentage modifier on our fire rate that I'm not quite remembering. Don't hit you. Don't. Does a jam shot do like... The jam shot doesn't do 3 hearts of damage, does it? Does it? We might as well. We get the coolness. 3 coolness? 2 coolness? 3 coolness just from this. That is crazy talk. Absolutely crazy talk. Yeah, oop. I don't even care if I miss it. I guess we do have to clear out this room for the full clear for the map. For the map. I am gonna baloop these guys though. Impress me, please. It's not bad. Definitely not impressed though. I think. Honestly, Shades or maybe even Mega Dowser, depending on the bot. Fatline actually may be the best since it's got the good old-fashioned piercing, which a lot of times, you know, it goes a long way. Whoop, bloop. Good deal. We're down to 1. Switch to what? Maybe, I don't know, maybe Shades. With the double damage. That thing slaps. Alright, bop bop. 2.73 damage multiplier when we got Mega Dowser on. That is some stuff. Boy, oh boy. You know. You want to sell, please? There we go. Trying to think if there's something that we actually just wanted to make the money off of, but nah. We have the ability to steal, so I don't think I care as much. Especially since we have the ability to steal, and in a way, we kind of want Curse to get more mimics. What's going on out there? The tornado siren. Almost certainly is just a test, right? Right? Boy. Yeah, it's Wednesday. First Wednesday of the month or something? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Yep. I think it's different everywhere. Yep. I don't even know. I don't even think that's. I don't know. I don't know if it lines up. Don't worry about it. I'm probably not being tornadoed right now, as we speak. Don't worry. I wouldn't worry. Hence me not even stopping recording to even double check. Take me, Twister. Take me. I want to go. I want to be flying high in the sky. Oop. Go to what? Oz? Is that? Did she get taken in a tornado? Is that what it was? I think that's what it was. It's been a while. I know that there's like. I can vividly remember the scene with the tornado, but I can't remember if that's how she was taken to Oz or not. I vividly remember the scene of the tornado. I can't imagine. Like, what else would it have... Yeah. Yes, that's what it was. Take me to Oz, please. I already played. I played the flying monkeys in like the middle school production. I played all of the flying monkeys. I played one of the flying monkeys in the middle school rendition of The Wizard of Oz. And probably because I was so bad, they didn't want to give me lines. Also because I think that I was the youngest in the youngest group that could even participate, and like literally every single kid who was that young just got a basically non-speaking part. At least I wasn't a tree. I think somebody else was a tree, so I guess I'll take that as a compliment. Or like some kind of maybe not literally a tree, but some kind of environmental thing that is, you know, the one that's for people who are really like, they really don't want them to be a part of it, but they don't want them to feel bad either. At least I got to step up and I got a part that was like, I made noises. That's like, you know, that's blue chest tier involvement at the very least, instead of brown chest tier involvement. Hup. Yoink! You got all the good guns. Bite me. My guns are okay. That's why I'm really, really pleased to have this double damage slapper. You got all the good guns. Oh, we do have the dual wield here. It's still probably only okay. That's how... Is this chest vampirism? Really? I cannot believe how absolutely mediocre across the board this run is. This is some of the best thing. It's the best thing we have right now. It's the only thing that's keeping me sane right now is the double damage. And even that comes with a massive penalty of us needing to play real well, otherwise we're gone. I can make, like, on average, since I'll probably be shielded, I can probably make about half as many mistakes. So, since I'll usually probably have some shields, I am curious. Maybe these, they're in, you know what? They're interacting. Kind of, you know, I kind of dig them. Also, we have a 2.5 multiplier. Okay. Give me a Clob Synergy. Give me the one that makes the good. What is it, Gilded Bullets? I can't remember. You've got to be kidding with this absolute trash. Even so, let this be a lesson to you. All the people are like, you need good RN. The only reason... Yes, and yes, I'm not making a straw man. If I only had a... Which one did he need? I don't know. Don't start the reference if you don't. Don't start. He needs a brain, right? Right? There's a heart, there's a brain, and then is there just courage? That's not a... What the hell? There's brain, heart. Is that... Hold on. We're that's something. The Scarecrow needed a brain. What did the lion need in the Wizard of Oz? Needs courage. That's not it. That's not it. That's not the same. Okay. You know, why have I never thought about this? I mean, it's like... It just doesn't flow as well. I mean, like, yes, makes sense. Honestly, and I would think that if I were to need any of those three things, I guess that would probably be the one I'd go for. Question of the day, putting aside how, you know, needing a courage is kind of incongruous with the other ones. Brain, heart, or courage? Which one do you think that you would like to get more of? Question of the day. Answer below. Comments section. I have a sneaking sneaking suspicion. There's gonna be quite bit of... That had to think about it. Quite a bit of answers that match mine. But yeah, like, a brain... Oh my god, I'm starting to suck here. Probably because I'm thinking about other things. I got tilted. Thinking about the Wizard of Oz. Stop it. But like, yeah, one's a brain, a heart. Those are body parts. Those are like physical things that can be could be given. They're crazy, like to just like, and highly suspect that like they're going on this mission. They're hopefully going to, you know, like this black market organ salesman, and then like, is it supposed to be like a... First of all, power armor is a very good pickup. I'm gonna get this for big damage, and then we're gonna get out here and we're gonna steal that. I need some courage, like... It's not like... You know... Never mind. Never mind. I just... Because two of those are physical objects. One's a concept. You know? What's up with that? That's all I'm getting at. Whoop. If I only had a Brian. If I only had a Brian. That's what I want. I want a Brian. Can we get some Brians in chat, please? Where my Brian? Where my Brian's at? Oh my god. Everything is starting to be spooky. Really hoping jam shots... I mean, I have a sneaking suspicion jam shots on shields will still only take 2. Right? Like, I think so. I think so. I would super very dig... Oh, God. Yes. Yes! I would super very dig a little bit of... I'd like the Cloud synergy, of course, but... Oh, man. I don't even know. Silver bullets. Silver bullets would be nice. As we move into having more and more jammed fuels. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 We had to know. No! 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 My boy. Speedrun McGee. Double ice boyo. Okay. Don't know that I'm necessarily gonna use either. Did I press the switch? I did press the switch. Maybe this counts as a mimic chest, in a way. Nope. Nope. Alright. Every time I see a rainbow chest now, I literally just sigh. I just sigh. They're just not even fun to see anymore. It's sad. Look what you've stolen from me, Apache. Look what you took from me. And God, I really do like the skull. I don't understand the theming. Like I get the story and the lore of this Blobulon item, but I really thematically, yeah, I'd say it's like, you know, doesn't make a ton of sense. But as an actual item, I'm really digging it. And I understand the story, and he's a hungry blobby boy, and that's okay. God, with the skulls, it just becomes even easier. What is this one again? This just gives us... Each room gives 1 extra casing. Are you kidding me? Can I get absolute, almost perfect worst timing possible on that item? Yeah. Holy mother of gob. Yeah, these blob rooms are the perfect perfect spot for the Blobulon item. I wonder if that's on purpose. I wonder if that was thought about. Yeah, I saw that coming. Saw that coming from a mile away. Saw that coming from a mile away. All right. Last chance. Impress me. Unlucky dice. Maybe you should get lucky. Randomizes damage, reloading, rerolls the range. Did we get a damage down or a damage up? It looks like we got a damage up, right? Yeah, we got a damage up. Dang. That's impressive. Reloading rerolls the range. Weird. Okay. Not really seeing exactly what it means by rerolling the range. Maybe it's just... Like, I thought it literally meant the range of the... You know, the weapon. Okay, it shouldn't do that, I don't think. God, I just... Not in love with any of our things. This time we got the range here. We do. Okay. Inch up to the corner. You'd think with a 3x, or I guess it's only 2x. Oh no, we were too late, or too early. You think with this much of a damage multiplier, we would be like wrecking him a little bit more? I don't know. Am I crazy there? I feel like we should be stronger. I guess our bad weapon situation truly is pretty rough. That works. Say that your time to shine. No, it's not. Yeah, I actually think that the Grey Mauser might be our best, some of our best damage here. Seems like we could maybe drop the die at this point. Like we've already gotten our effect out of it, you know? And then we don't have to deal with the curse because we don't really... There's not really a lot of mimic value moving downward at this point. What's our range? Where is it? 1.05. Alright. Our range isn't even being randomized. Does it have to be the final? It's not even being randomized. I mean, I'm cool with ditching it because I just don't really need it right now. We don't have any weapons that are cursed. That's cursed. That's cursed. I guess I'll just keep the rest. Bundle of Wands is nice. Toy Drone is nice too. We don't have 2 active slots though. Hate to see it. Don't have 2 active slots, though. So I'm not really going to mess with it. If we lose the damage up from the die as we move down to the next floor, I will be a little disappointed. Oh my god, this gets the 3x multiplier instead of the 2.5x multiplier as well. Spicy. It's from the synergy. The way that they add the damage with the synergies is really interesting, and leaves a lot of room for abusing, to be honest. Like, if you have synergies and damage ups, the synergies become even better. So that's kind of weird. That's kind of interesting. Please don't take my damage away. Nope, didn't. Yeah. Alright. Thank you, Weird D6, for buffing me, and then I get to drop you. There's not a lot of items you can get the value out of, and then drop them that are passives. Like, obviously, there's quite a few with actives you can. There's quite a few actives you can kind of abuse that way, but not really common for passives. Unless there's bugs in the game I'm not quite aware of. Which, very possible. Very possible. Okay. Oh, I did it too early. Didn't get those guys. If we don't get them fast enough, do they... Oh, my God. Do they flip over? If so, it's a long period of time. Yep. 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 I'm guessing this way. What? Right? That was some spiced dodge rolling right there for sure. Oh, God. Yeah, Snowballer. Snowballer's chance in hell. Okay. God, I love it. Yeah, it's doing slapping damage with that synergy and everything, on top of the fact that it's just like, it's just so good. God, I wish we had some kind of value out of having all these keys. I seriously, I guess, you know, maybe I was a psychic. I think that spare key, I think it messed with my magnificence a bit. Because truly, we didn't get very many strong, let alone, like, we didn't get very many high tier items. Didn't get very many high tier items. Super happy we got the power armor when we did. Really, really helped. Really, really helped just to make me feel more cozy, but we haven't really even utilized that. The POW block is very, very good, though. Oh! Youch! POW block is very, very good for a blue tier item. Bloop. It's kind of like a it's kind of like a bracket key situation, but better because it has a lower charge time. At least it sure seems like it has a lower charge time. Gee, thanks. Gee, thanks, dude. Do we have the ability to fly on anything? Maybe. I don't know, it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, these rooms actually, with the skulls, become, you know, extra easy. Because, I don't know, like, all the ones in the base game, they don't overdo it. All the modded rooms that have the those guys, I feel like they overdo it. I feel like they're just like, you know, they only take one hit, so we can have 100 of them, right? It's like, it's not like a linear curve on how easy the enemies are to how many you can add. It's not a linear. There's like, you have to factor in literally like how much space they take up and as well, because that can really, really change how tough a room is. Because if there's just 100 small guys, even if they die in one hit, 100 of them gives you basically no space to move, which makes them way harder than, you know, it makes the room way harder than you probably think you're making it. It's not a linear graph. They get exponentially harder to deal with the more there are. And it's not even that they're hard, it's just that it puts a situation. Sometimes they just put in a situation where you literally just like, here you go, here's the room where you take damage, because it's basically a DPS check room, which is something that doesn't really exist in base Gungeon. And I think for good reason. I don't really think a DPS check room feels right. And once again, I don't even think it's the intended implementation of those rooms. I don't think it's supposed to be a DPS check. But that's literally, like, kind of all it is. Does this do damage to the boss? Nope. I just wanted to check. Finally wanted to get clarification on that one there. Oh, Frost Giant does good damage. The only reason I don't use it is the ammo economy. You should definitely use it on the final section of the boss here. It's a fun one, Mr. Grinch. Beep pop 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 beep beep pop 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 pop. Beep pop 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 beep pop 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 pop. Oh, look at that. Love to see it. You'll love to see it. Goodbye. Very easy, very peasy, very breezy. Boom. Anyway, that is that, and that is going to do it for today. Really appreciate any and all support you should be able to series up to this point. Likes take half a second, and you can do it before I'm even done with this sentence, and it helps a whole lot. Ever watching omnipresent algorithm is basically watching the video to taking notes saying, hey, did you like the video? Ooh, and I'll send it to somebody else. So anything that you do would help a lot. So thank you for watching. Extra special thank you to Throwbo, Nydeleric, JusticeTom, the Shogun Gun, more than awesome. More than awesome. Thank you, Brad. Semicolon P and Patricia for supporting on Patreon at the Go Team Gungeon tier. Help them support me do this full time at a time where I could not otherwise. I don't know why I exited. This is weird. I always leave on that. Quick, end the video before you get to see the breach again. Thank you. See you next time.